Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching on the rebroadcast, then hello, welcome. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing like a kind of like 2-year review kind of thing, more so about 2017 more than anything else. I think like last year I put together this like really fancy kind of like short movie. I was going to do the same again this year, but I thought, you know what, let's go live. It's been a while since I went live. I think it was like summertime that I did last time. I'm also using this new little lapel mic thing here, so it's the first time I've used it, so let me know in the comments down there just if you can hear me all right. If not, we'll get rid of it. But yeah, so 2017, what an amazing year that was, and I just want to say, you know, thank you so much. You know, it's just unbelievable what a year we had. It just kind of like shot out of nowhere. I mean, I had expectations and you know, obviously targets, things like that, about what I wanted to do and you know how I was going to go about it. The big goal that I was really kind of searching for was 10,000 subscribers, which, you know, at the time, I think as I finished off 2016, I was on about 1,227 to be exact. I only remember that because of like a Facebook time hop thing. Yeah, so I remember telling people like, you know, hey, I want to hit like 10,000 next year. That's what I want to do. And a lot of people are kind of just like, nah, it ain't gonna happen, because people who know me know like this stuff doesn't really happen. But you know, I was adamant. You know, I wanted it to happen, and so that was the goal for 2017. I keep wanting to say this year. I always go through the transitions a bit weird. I see all you guys in the comments say hello. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm just going to be rambling away about 2017 as a whole. So I'll quickly browse over you as you're going across there. I'm seeing some names that I see on a regular basis. So thank you so much for the support. So what I'll do is I'll just ramble on about 2017, a bit about, you know, the aims and the goals for this year, and then we'll do a bit of Q&A at the end. So if I'm not ignoring your comments, I'm quickly reading them as I go by. So don't say anything that's gonna make me laugh, because I'm nervous enough as it is. So yeah, so that was the goal, 10,000 subscribers for, you know, 2017. I was super pumped at the end of like 2016. It was, you know, it was going good. Everything was kind of going up. It was nice and steady. There was hope. There was signs of stuff going on. And then we moved into January. I kept kind of doing the same thing that I was doing. You know, I was doing the character deck duels. I was doing like openings, the deck profiles as well. I think it was just the three types of videos that I was doing at the time. And then, you know, super pumped, can't wait, excited for 2017. And yeah, pretty personal, but it's, you know, it's quite significant to, you know, what made last year so successful. I was in a relationship with a girl. I was with her for about 7 years. We lived together and everything like that. I remember coming home from work one day, and you can see where this is going. This is bad already. And yeah, so we broke up, and oh, boo-hoo. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Leave me some sob stories. But yeah, so we broke up, and that was like a massive thing. So, you know, I went from this big high of like, oh my God, you know, I'm so excited. I'm so screwed on. I am ready to, you know, to get on with this. And then it just like bang, bang, hit me hard. And yeah, so, you know, I think for like January, the majority of it was trying to like kind of figure out what to do next. Of course, because, you know, we were together for like 7 years. So like everything is planned out. And then all of a sudden it's like, bang, car crash, you know? So I think I still, if I remember rightly, I still was uploading a bit, but, you know, my drive had gone down quite a lot because I was trying to figure out what I was doing. She moved out of the house that we were living in, and I was just alone. I think I was alone for about 3 months or so, just in this little house, just like, oh, what do I do with myself? What do I do? But yeah, obviously, this leads on to bigger things. So there's a reason behind this. So we were going to America in February, and a lot of the stuff I was doing at the time, especially with the openings, I was buying like booster boxes and things like that. And I was like, well, you know, I've got to save my money for the USA. So I decided that I need some type of video that's going to tie me over, that I can just, you know, create a big batch of them and just have them rolling while I'm out there. A little did I know that these videos were going to be the thing that absolutely just skyrocketed my channel. So I was kind of like scrolling through, just looking at Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, you know, as general on eBay, on the internet, just reading up on stuff. And then I came across like trivia and facts about Yu-Gi-Oh and like all the different monsters. So I thought, hey, that'd be cool. You know what? Let's. I found these facts. Let's just, you know, record me kind of saying these facts, I guess, put some pretty backgrounds to it, and that will do. So I batched loads. The first one I did was Exodia, the Forbidden one, and little did I know that that video was literally going to change everything. You know, at the time of making it, I've said this like a few times before, but like when I originally made these like little fact videos, they were just to tie me over, just so I wasn't spending money, and yeah, it just completely blew up. I mean, I started like releasing these, and I released, I think, Red Eyes Black Dragon next, and I did Gate Guardian, and I just noticed that these were kind of gaining views a lot quicker than my normal stuff, and I was like, okay, wow, this is awesome. I mean, I watched back that Exodia video the other day. It is terrible, but I'll probably redo it, but I don't know, maybe it's quite sweet to keep it how it is, but let me know in the comment section below whether you think I should remake that or not. But yeah, so we move into February now. January was basically just kind of finding my path again, you know, trying to get like re-hyped for the rest of the year. And yeah, so these facts videos, I made a big batch of them. Let's have a look. I've got handy little stuff loaded up on here just so I can find out. Yeah, so I did, obviously, I think Harpy Lady, I did stuff on that, and I did like Black Luster Soldier, Summon Skull, Time Wizard, Flame Swordsman, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, the list goes on. I think we ended on the Gods as well. So that was to cover the whole 2 weeks that I was out in America, out in Florida, which was insane, by the way. I love Target. You guys are so lucky for a Target. I bet you're like, Target's nothing. But in the UK, we have nothing like that sells all this cool stuff. But anyway, so these videos I had scheduled up from my time over there, and it was just absolutely insane. Like, my subscribers were going up like 30, 40 a day, which was, you know, really strange. It took me 10 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I was going like all these things, all the views were going up, or like loads of comments. I mean, I still reply to every comment I get. Sometimes I, you know, lack a bit when it comes to replying to the comments, and then you've replied, and then I probably won't reply again, but it's only because there's so many comments, so I do apologize. I'll try and get back to everyone. But I remember just being sat by the pool, and I was just like on my phone, just like, come on, you know, reply, fire fingers. And it was just insane. It was just weird. I was with my brother Mikey at the time, like in this villa in Florida, and it was just like every morning I'm like, hey, look at this, look how many it's gone up by. It was just insane. I mean, it was crazy. You know, for videos that were just going to tie me over, it was just absolutely insane. As you can see by the state of my channel now, these videos have very much become the main thing that my channel's about, and I really enjoy doing them, so I hope you guys enjoy doing them as well. I noticed that you guys also send a lot of kind of like requests. I've got this little notebook and I literally write down all the requests, so I'll get to them eventually. So bear with me, but yeah, there's a lot of requests. So yeah, coming back from America, like by the time we come back, which was just the beginning of March, these videos were just like getting thousands of views, and it was like, what, really? Me? It's strange. Especially with this voice. This voice is really weird, but you know, so I was getting all the love, all the comments, you know, and it was just absolutely insane. At the time, I think it was like March, like I was going up by like about 100 subscribers a day, and I think around about March time, I was probably on about 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I've pretty much tripled what it took me 10 months to do, which was really strange, but awesome, really incredible. Really surreal, actually. It was just, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, you see it happen to people, but for it to happen to yourself is like, it's absolutely crazy. But yeah, so with that, what I kept doing was I kept just releasing more fact videos. Just going to scroll through and see what I did. Yeah, so it was more fact videos. Of course, I bought a lot of stuff from America, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. So I was doing like openings on them. But yeah, like the views I was getting on these videos was just so surreal, so I kind of just like sacked off the majority of the stuff I was doing and just concentrated on the fact videos, because that was obviously working, and you know, the fan base, so to speak, seemed to be really be enjoying it, so I kept going with that. But at the time, of course, because we'd just got back off holiday. I was living in this house on my own, and you know, the studio I had back then was this tiny little box room, and I was like getting like more stuff than the room was like big enough for. So in April, I actually moved house to this abode here with my brother. So, you know, I've got this big kind of studio which allows me to like fill it with lots of stuff. And, you know, it was amazing, you know. So going back to like the very beginning of the video where I was saying, you know, like, you know, this 7-year relationship and things like that, it breaking down and, you know, finishing actually probably benefited me greatly, because I mean, I literally, the only person that I had to kind of please or work for was myself. So that's what I did. And, you know, throughout 2017, I just kept working and working and working. How can I make it better? You know, can I push more content out? You know, how can I reach more people? So I kept just working hard in this new studio. Everything was new. It was all exciting, and you know, all the comments was coming in and everything. It was just unbelievable. And you know, please take a shot for every time I say the word unbelievable or incredible. But that simply was just how last year was for me. It was just, you know, absolutely surreal and strange, but so good. But yeah, leading through there, we go into May. It was the same kind of thing again. I was just basically doing more fact videos, and I just caught a glimpse of a video I did, which I should so bad have released on April's Fools, but I didn't think about it. It was my video on Pot of Greed, and basically instead of doing a fact video of it, I collected like all the facts about Pot of Greed together. And obviously, for anyone that knows me, you know, I'm a big fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series. So like the Pot of Greed joke is strong, and it's strong in the 414 community here. So I thought, hey, get all these facts together, and I will kind of make a little story about Pot of Greed. And it's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever made, or you know, you'll ever watch, but it got some like decent like like views and comeback. So you know, that was really exciting. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, then do it. I think what I call it, Pot of Greed Mystery Revealed or something like that. What does Pot of Greed do? That's the thing, right? I still don't know. Even after making all that kind of, was it a fanfic? I guess it was. But no, that was really cool. Really cool. So that leads us into June, I believe, and this is when I did a couple of live videos. I think they're the only two I've done this year as well. I was experimenting with things, seeing, you know, how I could take the channel to the next step. The live videos are really good. I wish I'd kept up with them. I just kind of got like really busy with my schedule and everything like that. So that's one of my plans for 2018 to, you know, do more live stuff. So if you've got any suggestions for what you'd like to see me do in live videos, I mean, a lot of people say play Duel Links. So, you know, if I can find a way of doing that, then if you're interested, obviously once this video is done, just leave a comment in the section below if you'd like to see some Duel Links videos, because I need to get back on that game as well, because it was awesome. Well, it is awesome. But yeah, so I did a couple of them, but the big thing was I did a big kind of like rebrand of all my stuff. So originally I went by the handle, so to speak, of Gareth William 414, and I thought, you know what, going forward, you know, it's quite a long name, and you know, it didn't really have like a kind of like pro feel to it. So I changed my name on YouTube to 414YGO, as we know today. And you know what, I'm really happy with that. I think that was probably one of the best things that I did last year. I think it makes the channel seem a bit more pro. It kind of like sounds awesome as well. It's a nice little smaller name, easier to remember. So that was a big thing, yeah. So I did that, changed all my intros, outros, and whatnot. But at the same time, June was a big month because I finally decided to pick up and do a second channel, which I tried to do in 2016. I think it was called 414 TV. Yeah, it was like a Pokemon channel I was doing. But at the time, I was not ready for a second channel. I was just struggling enough getting through doing one, but yeah, you know, ambitious me decided, hey, let's try that. So that fell through. So this time I thought, All right, I'm ready. We're in a good vibe. I've got a lot of time to do this. I'm in the right kind of studio for it. Let's take on 2 channels. So I did, and that was 414 Anime, which is up and running, still going today. It's past 1,000 subscribers as well, which is, you know, unbelievable to see that little baby's growing as well. So it's really good. If you haven't checked out my second channel, it is 414 Anime. I do anime fact videos. I do figure reviews. I do subscription box openings of Akibento and loot anime, and I'm planning to try and do some more kind of like live stuff on there as well. I've got a couple of really cool ideas that I'm going to bring over there. So if you're into anime and things like that, then, you know, head over there and join the fun, as well as everything on 414 YGO. But yeah, so I kicked off doing that. Obviously the big name change, there was the birth of the new channel, and with that I was doing figure reviews. So I started doing a couple of figure reviews on this channel as well. I did a Yami Yugi Figma one, I think, yes, and a Joey one as well. I'm hoping to get some more figures and stuff like that, because, like, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but my wall of Yu-Gi-Oh just behind me needs updating, because I haven't bought stuff in a while, because it's all been fact videos. So if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh figure reviews, then let me know, which is awesome. But June, was it June or July? It was either June or July, but something massive for me personally happened, which was that I got to interview one of the channels that got me into starting Yu-Gi-Oh, which is YGO Anime Games. If you haven't heard of YGO Anime Games, then what they are is they do what I do, character deck profiles, character deck duels, and they do it very, very, very well. They've got stupid amounts of character decks, stupid amounts of duels on their channel as well, and they're, you know, Delta and Blue, really entertaining and fun to watch. So if you haven't checked out them, then please do that. But no, I was lucky enough to be able to get the chance to kind of like ask them a few questions, and the video is on the channel. It was under the handle of 414 Asks YGO Anime Games, anime Games, and that was massive for me, because to watch like these 2 people, they're, you know, kind of, you know, they're one of 3 channels that inspired me to start this one. So to get that chance for them to do it. So if you guys are watching right now, thank you so much, because that was an absolute highlight from last year. So it was incredible. I just basically asked them, like, you know, about their character decks, how they record and stuff like that, and then I did like a little quick fire round where I just threw in some like fun questions. I'd probably like to do some more stuff like that. So if there's any like Yugi-Tubers out there that you think would be really cool to interview, then let me know. I'll try and get in contact with them and see if they'd be up for it. You know, it was good fun, really good fun. So yes, big highlight, big shout out to them as well. So yes, in a nutshell, check out, I was about to say 414, check out YGO Anime Games. Absolutely amazing guys. So as we go through the year, not much really happened throughout September. I was kind of just doing the same thing, fact videos, keeping up with the second channel, enjoying all the benefits that, you know, kind of came along with you know, all this increased, not fame, because that makes me sound a bit like obnoxious, I guess, but, you know, I don't know, attention. We'll go with the word attention. So I was kind of just like blown away by that, because I mean, we were hitting milestones galore last year. It was crazy. I think around that time we'd probably hit the 10,000 mark. I'm just scrolling through now to find out when we hit that. Let's have a look. No, but a big one I missed though, that in May we hit, I hit like 1 million views total for the channel, which, you know, that is a number which is stupid. It's a stupid number because of how big it is. So like over 1 million views on the channel in May was just absolutely insane, and you know, it didn't stop there. Looking back, it definitely did not stop there. Let's have a look. So the 10,000 mark. So remember, that was the goal for this year. We hit that on the very end of July. 10,000 subscribers, 5 digits. That is a number that is just insane. It's crazy. 10,000 of you have given me a chance, you know, 10,000 people enjoyed what they saw, 10,000 people just in a room is incredible. But you know, that was a huge milestone, and that's kind of like when people started to think like, okay, right, you know, this guy saying that he wanted to hit 10,000 that we were laughing at, this was kind of my like, you know, well, you know what, I can do it. I can do it. I'm a dreamer, I'm an aspirer, and 10,000, people laughed at it, but we hit it, so joke's on them. Which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, it didn't stop there. I mean, as we roll on throughout the year, we got to about October time. And in October, I did something that hadn't been done on the channel in such a while, which was the character deck stuff. I think I'd gone like 5 months without posting a character deck profile or doing a character deck duel. So in September, it was September that I did that. I basically just listed down a lot of character decks. I wanted to do a big kind of character deck tournament, as I thought that would be something really fun and something to kind of be like, hey, I'm still doing this, by the way. So we did that, and yeah, so I made sure that all the decks were like 40 cards. I kind of made them all as if they were like a kind of greatest hits version of each character's deck, as well as making sure that we could get to their combos easier. Because a lot of the times I built the character decks and I just filled them with like, hey, this is all the cards they used, so I'll stuff that in there, so to speak. But I found, you know, a lot of the cards that the characters used were either very, I don't know what the word is, it was very situational, or they were just really awful cards. So I narrowed it down to 40 cards for each character, and I contained the best of the best. All these deck profiles are on the channel as well, so if you want to check them out, then do that. And then I basically did a big kind of tournament. It was the first 4-on-4 King of Games tournament, and you know, that was so much fun. So it was basically me and my brother. I've got this like little duel area just over here. And yeah, we just sat down and we recorded, I think it was like 20 something duels. And you know, that was so much fun, you know, because I was doing these fact videos, I'd forgotten how much fun like actually just playing the game was. So that was really cool. And you know, we got some really good duels on that, in that tournament. I think the best one, if you haven't seen any of them and you want to check one out, would be I think it was a semi-final. Yeah, it was Joey Wheeler versus Yugi-Moto / Atem. It's about a half-hour duel. It's a bit slow at the beginning, but you know, as it kicks in, it just got incredible. It was stupid crazy fun, and you know, that game in particular sticks out as like, yeah, this is why I enjoy doing this stuff on the channel. So you know, that lasted all the way through October, then going on to November as well, finishing off that. So that was cool. That was cool. Really, really good fun. I'd probably think about doing another one mid-year. What I might do is not in, I think it was 16 decks last time, so that took a while. So I might just narrow it down to 8, because one thing that does stick out is, yeah, although the character decks are fun, exciting to play, the fact videos are far more popular. So I'll probably do like a short 8 character tournament. Of course, I need to start my 5D stuff as well, because I know that's, you know, people are always like, where's the Usei deck? And it's like, it's being built. It's being built. So I might include the 5D stuff. And them, which will be fun, incredible, good stuff to do. So it'll be the second 4-on-4 King of Games tournament. So let me know if you're hyped for that, because I certainly am. It's going to be awesomes. But yeah, going through the rest of the year, November, I think that saw us hit another crazy milestone. It was, yes, very early November, we hit 2 million. 2 million lifetime views on the channel, which is awesome. I can't think of any other word. It was incredible. Obviously hitting like the million was amazing, but then in like no time at all, we'd raised up to 2 million, which was absolutely incredible. Just looking back on it, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, that year was just so good. So, you know, thank you so much for that. It was just absolutely incredible. I don't think much really changed. I know in October I did kind of a Halloween theme, so I did some Halloween themed fact videos and character deck profiles, which was really cool, really fun. Then I think, yeah, moving into like November, I had like a little theme where I was just doing like fact videos on dragons, and that was quite fun, which was absolutely amazing. Which then moves us forward to I think it was, yes, December. So the last month of last year, I decided to take on another project. So I had 414 YGO, 414 anime in, I think it was July actually. I, for some reason, decided I wanted to start like manga drawing and like anime art, and I happened to be like semi-alright at it. So I kind of picked that up and I was just kind of sketching away, and it got to the point where I was like, hey, you know what, this is not too bad. So I started 414 Manga, which is basically just an Instagram page where I post all my artwork. So if you're on Instagram, follow 414 Manga if you're into that stuff. As you know, I'm into that stuff. So it's just another part of the 414 brand, which is really cool. But yeah, throughout December, I basically kept doing the same thing, more facts videos, character deck profiles, which then led us to Christmas Day, which, for if anyone knows, that is the anniversary of the channel. I'm gonna choke, be right back. Sorry about that. Got a mile a minute. So yeah, on the anniversary, which is Christmas Day, which was the, I think 2015 was when I first released the channel. I released a Yugi profile. I think I did a Dragons of Legend 2 unboxing. I did a Kaiba deck profile. Then I did a Kaiba versus Yugi duel. So I thought for this year, we'll pay homage to that. As last year, no, 2016, I did a Yugi and a Kaiba deck profile again. So I thought, let's do it. So I released the Yugi and the Kaiba deck profiles on there. What I'll be doing with that is I'll be doing a duel between the two amazing duelists. They're obviously like my two favorites because I'm old school. So that will be released probably within next week. Yeah, that should be next week, about Saturday next week. I plan to have that duel uploaded and ready to go. So look forward to that because, you know, I love playing that duel. I mean, it's kind of overplayed Yugi versus Kaiba, but it's just so classic. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I hope you're excited for it too. But yeah, so that leads us to January of 2018. That was pretty much everything that happened. A lot of crazy milestones. You know, everything's on the up. Seen a lot of love, seen a lot of hate. Of course, that was a big kind of thing. You know, I've always been quite fortunate. I've never really seen a lot of hate on my videos or online at all. But of course, you know, the more that I got kind of pushed out to the world, the more types of people I kind of came in contact with, and receiving hate is not nice, but you know, it kind of shapes you. Whereas before, I think if I got like one dislike on a video, I'd get really heartbroken. I'm like, I spend so much time on that. But now it's kind of like it's just part of the game. So I you know, I'm kind of happy I got the hate, if that's a real thing. But yeah, so it's all coming part of it, which is good. And you know, it taught me not to focus on that, focus on the good things. Because like I'd have a video with like 100 likes and then I'd have like 2 dislikes and I'd be like, oh, the dislikes, man, the dislikes, why? But no, it taught me to be like, man, the 100 likes, yes, guys, legends. So yeah, that was incredible. Last year really shaped me as a content creator, as a YouTuber. So I'm excited. Very, very excited for this year as I aim to push things further. I mean, ultimately, I guess the goal is, I don't know, probably maybe for like 50,000 subscribers for this year or something. I'm currently sat on about 13,234. So I'm going to try and push out for 50,000. Obviously, I want to get that 100,000. I want that silver play button. Give me that button. But I don't think that will happen this year. I think that's maybe a bit too ambitious. So we're going to aim for 50,000 subscribers this year, which is incredible. So if you know anyone that's into Yu-Gi-Oh, anyone that would like this channel, then please share with them, because you know, that would be absolutely awesome, and I'd appreciate that greatly. Thank you so much. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to keep kicking out fact videos. I'm going to keep like trying to get as many character deck profiles in there. I want to kind of concentrate a bit more on live stuff as well. So like I said earlier, if you want more live content, leave me a comment in the section below once this video is done, so I can kind of scroll through and see what kind of things you guys would be interested in. But I guess it's going to be a kind of a bit of experimentation. But yeah, it's fun to be live. Fun. Even though I don't know what I'm saying or doing majority of the time. So the more that we do these live videos, the better they'll get. So yeah, so bear with that. But yeah, I think that's basically the big goal. I mean, obviously I'm hoping my second channel can reach 10,000 subscribers. That's the goal for that channel this year. So if, like I said, if you're into anime, then head over to 414 Anime. That's on my suggested channels link. And yeah, we'll just keep grinding, keep going, keep pushing out the good stuff. But I think that's about it. I think yeah, I think that's about everything that happened. So much happened last year. It was unbelievable. It's just like, and it just went by so fast as well. So I'm gonna stop being ignorant and I'm gonna look at your guys' comments. So I'd probably hang around for 5-10 minutes or so, because I'm hungry. I wanna eat. But yeah, if you've got anything that you want to ask, then start asking now. So yes, let's have a look. Hello, in the comments. They kind of stay up for a second and go. So any questions, ask them now. Hey, from the comment section. Guys, let me know what fact video do you want to see next. I picked up quite a few of people want to see Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon or Judgment Dragon. That one pops up quite a lot. Let's have a look. James asks, what deck do I mainly run? So I basically do character deck stuff. So I'll basically play whatever kind of thing is going on at the time. But if you had to ask me which one my favorite deck was, I'm going to be very disappointing and say it's my Yugi deck profile because, well, I love Yugi. I'm an old school fanboy. I love his deck. Gotta love that Dark Magician Girl. Watapon, obviously. If you haven't checked out my Watapon video, then check that out. That was my latest fact video, and I had so much fun doing that. It was just a big joke, which was amazing. I saw some love from Portugal. Hi, Portugal. I was there a couple of years ago. It was fantastic, but it rained all week, which was really bad. But we had this outside pool. We swam in the outside pool while it was raining. It was amazing. What made me get into Yu-Gi-Oh! From Shadow X96? I watched it when I was a kid, so I was into like Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, things like that, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Was literally like the natural kind of next step to go. So I watched that from a very, very early age. I think I must have been about like 9, 10 or something at the time, and just fell in love with it. Loved the characters, loved the card game, the story was amazing. And obviously they started bringing out the cards at the time. I remember picking up, being greedy, I picked up the first structure deck Yugi and Kaiba, and we took that into school and started playing like that, and it was amazing. Then obviously started buying packs, and then we expanded on our decks, and just fell in love with it. Absolutely fell in love with it. So that's pretty much what got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! Favorite card other than Dark Paladin? Tough one. I would probably say it's a tough one, there's so many other than Dark Paladin that I really like. I mean, obviously I'm a big fan of Watapon, but that's mainly as a joke. Dark Magician Girl, obviously, love her. The classics, I love the classics, like Blue Eyes, you've Red Eyes, Summon Skull. Actually, we'll go with that. That was my favorite card when I was younger. So before Dark Paladin was a thing, Summon Skull was my favorite card. So I'd probably say that or Watapon. I don't know, which is really cool. But yeah, exciting times, guys. Any other questions at all? Let's have a look. Do you play against other duelists in real life? Unfortunately, no, I do not. I spend a lot of my time either working on this channel, working on 414 Anime, 414 Manga, and I also work. I have a real life job as well, which is, we all do. We all need money to get by. So unfortunately, I don't. I mean, we have a locals in Leicester. Yeah, I can say that. I guess you guys aren't going to track me down, but I live in Leicester. We do have a locals there. I do keep meaning to go down. I think I've only shown my face there a couple of times, but they play a lot of meta and I play character deck stuff, so it's not going to work. So I might kind of twist their arms like, guys, try some character deck stuff. It'd be really cool. Yeah, I think they do stuff on like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I tend to work those days, which is really lame. But yeah, if you want to be my friend and come play some Yu-Gi-Oh! With me, then do it. Come play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's have a look. Will I plan on making a Thunder Giant video? Yes, definitely. Big fan of Thunder Giant, and I love the Elemental Heroes in GX. That was one of the big ones. I loved Shining Flare Wingman as well. I think I've done that one already though. But yeah, Thunder Giant will be cool to cover, so I'll look into doing that. Believe in the heart of the cards and you'll win. I will, definitely. What's my favourite Yu-Gi-Oh anime series? Pretty obvious, but it's the original, the first series, not Zero, but the, you know, like Duelist Kingdom, Battle City and all that kind of stuff. As I grew up on that, and it's very nostalgic for me. They said that Awaken the Dragons was very good. But yeah, I've only really seen up to the start of like Zexal, so, you know, I enjoyed GX, enjoyed 5Ds. I thought the motorcycle thing was weird, but cool at the same time. I liked Yusei as a protagonist, so, but no, it's definitely the original. Original series is where it's at. Good old Yugi, Kaiba, Joey, Mai, Weevil, Rex, Marek, yeah, the classics, the absolute classics. So I'll stick with them. Bakura, can't forget about Bakura. Good old Tristan as well. That's crazy. But guys, yeah, I'm gonna probably sign off for now, but you know, thank you so much for sticking by. If you've made it throughout the whole of this video, then you know, you're awesome. Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. I'll leave this up probably for, you know, for life, because it's a bit of a year review, so if you guys want to come back and check out my rambling, then feel free. Like I said, don't forget to check out YGO Anime Games if you want more character deck stuff, because those guys are absolutely amazing, and a big shout out for them. I loved doing that interview. Check out 414 Anime, my second channel, 414 Manga, which is my Instagram channel for my anime art. I want to do more live videos, so like I say, as soon as I sign off from this, just leave me some comments in the section below about what live stuff you'd like to see me do. I mean, the thing that screams to me is doing Duel Links, so I might do that, just complete start from the beginning, and yeah, we'll have a bit of fun with that. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, I think that's all my shout outs and you know, my shameless plugging of myself out the window. But no, guys, for last year, thank you so much. Honestly, you don't know how much it means to me, and it's, you know, absolutely incredible that I've got the opportunity to kind of do this and like share it with quite a wide audience. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really, oh god, really appreciate it. 2018, I'm going to try and make it bigger, better than last year. So just keep doing what you're doing. All the love, support, all the comments, you know, sharing my videos, subscribing, you know, connecting with me on like social media and Facebook, the support for the other channels. I can't express into words how much it means. You guys are literally giving me a platform on which I can, you know, live my dreams, I guess, which is incredible. I mean, you know, I'm looking into the prospect of, you know, lowering my work hours now, so I can concentrate more on YouTube, which is incredible. So, you know, thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to do so, because I'm very lazy when it comes to work, which is, you know, well, working on stuff that I don't want to work on. If I want to work on something, I'm pretty focused. But yeah, that's amazing. I'm off to Tokyo in May, so I may do some like kind of vlogs and stuff like there and see what, you know, crazy crazy Yu-Gi-Oh stuff I can pick up there. I bet there's some right gems. I might pick up some OCG stuff. That'd be quite cool to see what was going on there. But you know what, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. 2017 was a year that I will never, ever forget, and I believe it is only the beginning. So, you know, stay tuned, I guess, which is incredible. You know, I'm getting all emotional, So yeah, thank you guys, I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for watching this video if you have. That is it from me. I will see you on Thursday with a brand new fact video. So if you want your favorite monster to be facted, if that's a word, drop that in the comment section below. But thank you so much once again, guys. Love you all. Take care. 414 out. Peace.